Hey, this is Matt. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to show you guys my garage. I guess it's been a while since I've done a video to show what's in my garage, so I'm going to do one. Alright, here we go. Of course, you've seen my K20 1977 classic Chevy truck, which I made many videos on doing the rough country suspension lift. It's a 6-inch leaf spring suspension lift, and I installed the sway bar drop brackets and the steel braided brake lines and some nice 16-inch alloy wheels, 8 lug with some special lugs to where you can get to it, and 37 by 14.5 by 16 Maxxis creepy crawler tires, and a Bully side step, which I did a video on. This truck's pretty tall. I'm kind of sitting on a chair right now because I don't walk so well, but I'm sitting on a chair and wow, look at this truck. It's come a long way and it's still got a long way to go. I'm going to change that ugly buckled hood with a nice cowl induction hood, which will look really nice on this truck. Alright, now to my next car. I got this classic 1987, actually 1986 Nissan 300ZX Turbo with the T37 style 17-inch wheels, 245 ZR17 wheels all the way around. The Z has T-tops. What I plan on doing with this Z is taking a old 2005 Nissan Xterra, take the 3.3 V6 engine, which is in the same family as this one, and replacing this 3.0 liter V6 with a 3.3 V6 from the Xterra, and bolting all the turbo goodies on there, so I'm going to get a lot of power upgrade right there. This 300ZX is a 5-speed. It's in really good condition for a 1986. It was originally a 1986 Arizona car. And let's look in my garage some more. I've got an old V6 engine from a 97 Thunderbird, which I changed out some months ago. Behind that I have a 302 Ford engine from a 1995 Mustang 5.0 with a Borg-Warner 5-speed. And I've kind of fitted a turbocharger and a turbo header on there to see how it looks. And I'm going to eventually install that engine in a 1979 Nissan 280ZX. It's going to be a twin-turbo 5-liter in a Nissan 280ZX, so that'll be interesting. And then over here I've got my classic 1987 Buick Regal Turbo T Limited. They only made 1,047 of these cars. Originally this was a white car, and I painted it kind of a murdered black with silver racing stripes. It's not the prettiest paint job, but it looks pretty mean. It's got some Craigar wheels on it, 255 in the back and 235 size tires in the front. The engine is a 274 cubic inch stroker engine. The original engine was a 231 cubic inch or 3.8 liter V6 turbo, and I took a 4.1 block from an 82 Buick Regal, bored it, stroked it, put all roller cams, roller lifters, roller rockers, and built a 274 cubic inch stroker engine for this Buick. And it's got a T76 turbocharger instead of the stock small Garrett 60. And then you look a little bit more in my garage and you can see this nice 5.4 Triton engine that came from a Ford SVT Lightning. And I'm going to stick that in my Ford Expedition eventually when I get some energy. And look over here, I have a 302 Ford under some plastic, took the heads off. And I'm going to stick that engine in a 1986 Ford F-150 that originally had a 300 cubic inch straight six, which threw a rod right through the block. So we're going to replace it with this nice 302 V8, which I will show in other videos. Building this engine back up. It has TRW forged pistons and roller lifters. So this is a nice little engine that'll go together, and it came out of a 1994 Mustang GT. Got some headers for it. It's going to be an interesting engine to stick in a nice little sleeper 1986 F-150. Well, that box right there has some catalytic converters, which are free flow, which will replace the 4 catalytic converters that were originally in my 03 Ford Expedition. These catalytic converters, there's only 2, but they're free flow, and they come with the down pipes and the H pipes and everything you need. And I will install that in my Expedition before I put that 5.4 supercharged and intercooled monstrous V8 in that Expedition. So, looking around my garage, there's my toolbox, my air compressor, and you see my Chevy truck again. And I like swords. I got swords here and there. In the very back, I've got a nice little bar right there. Well, I don't do much drinking at that bar, but it's a good decoration. And I've got right behind that chair right there is the block for a 383 stroker engine, which I'm going to start building for the 1977 Chevy K20 4x4 truck. And I'm going to make the piston ring gap at 30 thousandths so I can run turbos and a supercharger on this truck on the 383 stroker engine I'm going to build for it. So there's a lot more videos to come, and this truck's going to be mean when I get done with it. 383 stroker, 2 turbos feeding a supercharger. It'll be quite mean when I get done. And right over here you see this 1979 Nissan 280ZX. That's where I'm going to stick that Ford V8 I was talking about earlier with 2 turbochargers. And I'd also like to find a supercharger for that so I can have 2 turbochargers blowing to the supercharger after they've gone through an intercooler. And that's the engine back here from a 1995 Ford Mustang GT. I'm going to take that engine and that 5-speed and put it in that 280ZX turbo. And you can see way in the back of my garage, you can see that hood with the cowl induction. That's what's going to go on the Nissan 280ZX twin turbo V8. And if you look way back there in my garage, you see that blue and silver kind of an engine under that green little cover right there. That's the original engine from my Turbo T Limited Buick. That's the 3.8 engine, or the 231 cubic inch that came with that car. And below it, you see a 1970 Nissan 240Z original L24 engine right there, which I'll probably sell. So, you know, this is Matt's garage. Got a refrigerator, bunch of tools, lots of fluids, oils, everything I need to upkeep my cars, a bunch of parts. Yep, this is Matt's garage. I wish my garage was bigger. I'm sure everybody says that. But if you look, It's not a bad sized garage. I got room for at least 4 cars in here. Right now I have 2 in there, and I'm going to be working on that Buick some more and work on that Nissan 300ZX some more, so there'll be some more videos to follow. And you can see that nice little box back there that says Eagle Complete Rotating Assembly. That's the 383 stroker rotating assembly that's going to go in that engine block way in the back of my garage to make that 383 stroker for this 1977 Chevy K20 4x4 truck. So that's just a few things, and then I've got this nice big storage container right here, and there's my Expedition. That's eventually going to get the engine from the Lightning. And there's the 2006 Ford Expedition I recently picked up that needs a timing chain assembly, and it needs the passenger side head repaired because the timing chain broke on the passenger side. So that's another vehicle I'll be working on in the future. And this 1986 Ford F-150 is the one that's going to get that nice new built 302 V8 that I showed you earlier in this video. This 302 V8 from a 1994 Mustang. It's a full roller engine. It's going to be installed in the stick shift 1986 4x4 F-150. And of course there's the white 1980 Buick Regal Sport Coupe. It's a carbureted V6 turbo. I'm going to be doing some more to that. And next to it is that 2005 Nissan Xterra, which I'm going to pull the engine for that and put it in that 1986 Nissan 300ZX Turbo. So, got quite a few projects to work on, and I'll put it like this. After I retired from the military after 30 years of service, I'm never bored. I always got cars and cars and cars and trucks and everything to work on, so I'm never bored. I've got plenty of vehicles to work on. That's what I call a good retirement. Work on some fun cars, make them fast, make them faster, make them better. And in the spring of next year, we'll take this one to the drag strip again. We'll take the 86 300ZX Turbo to the drag strip. And if I get that 383 stroker done in time, just for fun, we'll take the big K20 Chevy truck to the drag strip just for fun. Why not? Well, if you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel, Mad Boosting, and please like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the notification bell. We'll have some fun videos to come. There's a lot of cars I have that I can always improve upon and make them faster, better. I'll do some off-road videos on this Chevy K20 to show you what this lift improved upon. And of course I've got my F-150 back there. You can see it way back there, my 2020 F-150 XLT, which I've done a nice intake and exhaust on, and SCT X4 tuner. And this truck's a runner. It's got close to 500 horsepower and 570 pound-feet of torque. It's quite an impressive little F-150 4x4. Always got some fun stuff to work on. So, hope you enjoyed this little video of Matt's Garage. You guys have a great day and mad boosting.